So you might be wondering why the table I normally use to unbox things is behind me right now and why we don't have everything set up like normal. That is simply because the box we are opening today is far too big to use the unboxing table from Park Tool, but shout out to Park Tool, I still wanted to throw it in here. You guys already know what this video is from the title and thumbnail, so I'm not going to waste any time talking about any of this. All I'm gonna say is that I think it's really cool that Alienation is doing what it's doing with things like this, with this concept basically. So let's just get right into this box and see what we've got. Boom, boom. So here we go. From the top down camera, which I hope is going, it is, we're good. You can see that we have got 3 different, what look like just the Alienation Prowler tire. But what's different about these is that this Prowler tire has a thicker sidewall than the other Prowler tire. This sidewall is like got a lot more rubber on it and is meant for like heavy street use. So that other one, I don't know if these are folding tires or not. If they have, I believe these have a Kevlar bead as well, maybe. Yeah, they seem like they do. They also have the same micro knurling. These are also 2.25s, but they have that thicker sidewall because, to put it simply, those other tires are very light. They have thin sidewalls, and for heavy street use, grinding on concrete and things, you're just gonna grind through it quicker. So there is a street orientated Prowler tire right here. It's got the same micro knurling, like I said, 2.25, thicker sidewall, which makes it about 500 grams more, which is around half a pound. So I actually couldn't find my scale, but lucky for me, the weights are listed on Alienation's website. And I also just grabbed one of the previous Prowler tires that I had in 2.25 so we could compare them. I mean, obviously, aside from that excess rubber here from the mold, there really aren't differences in the fact that it looks different because it's folded up. There really aren't any differences here except for the thicker sidewall, which is something that, let's see. Actually, I can feel a little bit of a difference, and where that difference is felt is in the weight of these tires. This one right here weighs 545 grams. This thicker sidewall version, meant for heavy street use, weighs 724 grams. That is over a 6-ounce difference. So that's like a pound difference in both of your tires. Thick, boy, with 2 C's. And that is what I was talking about before I even started, and how cool I think it is that these both exist. The fact that Alienation is doing both of these, recognizing the fact that they cater to people who are weight conscious and want something as light as possible and might not need a heavy street use tire, as well as the fact that they're conscious that people might want that heavy street use tire. I think it's really awesome that they're doing this and having both in size 2.25, where you get the option of what you're going to be using it for, essentially. I think it's really, really awesome, and I thought that you guys would as well, and I wanted to make sure that I just showed you guys the fact that this exists and that you have this option available to you. Also, let me know if you guys have run a Prowler tire yet. The 2.4 version has been available. I'm not positive whether or not either of these are available yet, but let's just take a look at both of them once again. You can see the micro knurling on there. The tire looks exactly the same as this lighter version, except for the excess rubber from the mold here. It's virtually the same thing, and the fact that these come shipped round and not folded up, where these ones can be folded up. It's just a testament to how thick these sidewalls are. Thick, boy, with 2 C's. So that being said, what's left is to just get this on the rear of my bike and show it to you guys from there. So let's just cut to putting it on my bike. So in a random turn of events, we found ourselves at Ray's Mountain Bike Park to put on this tire. I figure I'll just roll it. If anybody comes up and talks, we'll have some talking. If not, we'll time lapse it. I'm gonna do it right now. Shout out to Park Tool. One key thing when you're taking off tires is to make sure you break the bead all the way around. So we got the tire on the bike. Here it is on the bike. First impressions are that the sidewalls are stiff and thick, making this tire a little difficult to put on, but what? Yeah, what's up? Hi. Oh yeah? Thank you.
I recognize the bike in the bar.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you.
I told my boy, I was like, Brand's here. He's like, no way, get a picture. I was like, that's creepy.
So as I was saying, before those guys came up and talked to me, those guys were rad. If you guys are watching this, thank you for watching the videos. I always love meeting people, and they were local. So anyways, tires on. The bead, or not the bead, the sidewall is so thick that it is like a super sturdy and stiff tire. So it was a little tough for me to put it on, but once it's on, it's good. Everything's good now. So now I guess we're gonna do a little bit of riding and see how it feels. I'll probably put like clips after this and then like final thoughts on it from filming when I'm not at Ray's. So after a few sessions riding these tires and after that race session you guys just saw the clips from, here are my current thoughts on this new thicker sidewall Alienation Prowler tire. I haven't noticed any type of issues with like sidewall instability or anything like that, and honestly it kind of to me feels just like the other version of the Prowler tire that I just had on. I didn't really notice any of the weight differences because I don't care about weight. So I didn't notice that 7 extra ounces on the rear end of my bike at all. The only thing that I have noticed going from a tire that the micro knurling is worn off of to a tire with the micro knurling is I definitely notice that knurling when I'm doing 5 taps and things like that. You can tell that it has more grip, and you can feel it when you're doing turns and carving and all of that good stuff, that it actually has that micro knurling in the grip on there. Other than that though, I haven't noticed anything really, and I think that's kind of the point. I think that's the point of the tires, to put it on and not have to worry about it, because it's got those thick sidewalls. You don't have to worry about wearing through it when you're grinding on concrete, because it's meant for that hardcore street, grinding on concrete, grinding on rough rails, and just whatever you're going to put it through. I think that that's the whole point, is to put it on, forget it's there until you have to put a new one on, basically. So those are my thoughts so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It kind of took a crazy turn from unboxing and looking at it to putting it on at Ray's and then riding a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed it enough that if you're new here or you haven't yet, you'll hit the subscribe button down below. Check out Alienation's products. Those tires should hopefully be coming soon, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.